Richie Candy.
Beef Candy has made a lot of history in the United Wrestling Network and right in this building. And they said, hey, we've beaten everybody that has faced us, but can they defeat the seemingly unstoppable force no matter what the roster is of the mighty Zaddies?
Well, I think that Beef Candy is a two-time former United Tag Team Champions. They know what it's like, or what it takes to stand on the top of this division, but there is quite a test in TMZ.
The mighty Zaddies, this time represented by hysterical Shane Haste and Shea Cabrera. We've seen how effective these two can be in the past. And of course, we've seen just in general how effective the mighty Zaddies can be when they were in full strength with Badge and Tito. Tito got a pinfall victory over world champion Danny Limelight. It was Invictus Cash that cashed in, said now is going to be the time for my title shot. Otherwise, Tito perhaps at the signature event would have made history.
Yeah, apparently Tito just absolutely furious, took his talents to Japan in sort of, I guess, protest, you could say, in terms of being cut in line in his opinion. But yeah, TMZ really, like you said, any formation, any lineup they throw out, so formidable.
Tito doing more damage in Japan than Godzilla himself right now as a result of his anger and displeasure with the decisions of the committee and the rules and regulations. But tag team titles on the line, and here to set the stage, as only he can, are only Adnan Qureshi.
Introducing first, the challengers. From Abbott Kinney Boulevard at a combined weight of 421 1/4 pounds. The Beef, Flex McCallion, and the Eye Candy, Richie Slade. Beef Candy! And introducing their opponents. At a combined weight of 470 pounds, they are the United World Tag Team Champions, Latino Meat, Jay Cabrera, and hysterical Shane Haste, TMZ!
Stage is set, and we saw recently, just outside the door of committee member Johnny LaFosco, that TMZ weren't happy about the fact that they had to put the titles on the line with Tito out of the picture and in Japan. But I mean, quite frankly, that would have been the case either way because Tito was slated to be in a world title match.
Yeah, a little bit of an odd quibble, perhaps just, making something out of nothing was TMZ because they can, trying to invoke a little champion's prerogative.
You know about sports psychology, guys, and there's something to be said about going into a contest without the full package, the full unit, the full team there, even if one of them is going to be on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, you definitely want to be hashtag full squad whenever you roll out there, but...
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're going to talk about units, if you face TMZ, you might end up like the bird that got in the way of the pitch of the big unit, Randy Johnson, back in the day. You're going to be obliterated.
Yeah, RIP. As Cabrera tagged in, Flex looks game and ready.
Guys, if you were making a tag team on a video game, then you would make a team like TMZ.
Maybe so, but I'll tell you what. Beef Candy checks all the boxes as well. If you think of great tag teams in the history.
Absolutely.
You think of the likes of the Hart Foundation. They had a powerhouse like Flex with the Anvil. They had a technician like Slade with Bret the Hitman Hart. When you talk about Tully and Arn, they have the recipe for success, does Beef Candy.
And you can't argue with the results. I mean, so much success in the tag team ranks, and I mean, heritage champion in Richie Slade as well.
And you got to talk about this, guys. You talked about, the history, title history in this company. Reno Scum, 3 times champion. Midnight Heat, 3-time champions. Yep. A win here, and guess who ties the record? Beef Candy.
Quite a notch in their belt adding to the prestige and just, legacy of Beef Candy. Nice headlock takeover by Flex.
I would say that the tag team division within the United Wrestling Network is the most competitive, perhaps, in all of professional wrestling, guys. We have a lot of top-tier talent, a lot of top-tier teams.
Extremely deep, battle-tested.
And I would say the Beef Candy, from the sound of the faithful here in the Irvine Improv, the world famous Irvine Improv, I might add, they've got the home field advantage.
Yeah, it's something that we'll see how TMZ adjusts to that. Something tells me won't get under their skin too much, but that remains to be seen. They can treat it like a road game and still find success. Flex able to bail out, turning things around. Nothing hysterical about those shots from Flex to Shane Haste. Some big-time bombs from McCallion.
Full head of steam, and I'll tell you, if I'm TMZ, I don't want to get the ire of Bad Dude Tito if they lose the titles and the Bad Dude comes back from the land of the rising sun to hear the news.
I gotta wonder here, what's gonna be the strategy for Beef and for the Beef Candy team?
Whoa, what a drop kick from Slade.
Because I don't think you want to match power with TMZ.
I think you do if you're Flex, and I don't think you do if you're Slade, but here's where Slade can get the advantage with the agility.
Well, and there's where maybe Beef Candy has the strategic advantage to throw, the different lineups, change speeds, change the pace, and right now it's paying big-time dividends. Slade in control of Shane Haste, and a little bit of style points to boot for Richie Slade. Looking real good right now is John Stamos' stunt double.
Thrusting his way to victory, and the reverse atomic drop, Manhattan drop, if you will.
Slade trying to get under the skin of Shane Haste, who likes to swivel.
Would you dare say that Slade went down under there on the Australian?
I see what you did there,
Have
TK.
mercy.
Double team. Uh-oh, look out here. Well, they found a way to make it happen. Weren't exactly on the same page with the former two-time champions, but putting it together now. Double.
You don't have to
splash.
be fancy to be effective.
It's true.
Official trying to maintain control. Flex was trying to get the cover.
Don't have to be fancy to be effective. Just look at Dave Marquez.
That's coming out of your check, TK.
Low bridge. Shane Haste up and over.
Wow,
and Slade diving out. And he scores. Bullseye from the eye candy. And he is not done. Oh, but he got caught.
Maybe he is after all.
Power personified by Meat Mountain Shea Cabrera. The match continues next. Welcome back, everyone. Tag team titles on the line, our world title main event. What an incredible episode of Championship Wrestling. These signature events, really something to look forward to every year, guys.
I tell you what, right before the break, it was TMZ who took control of this matchup on Richie Slade, and they have been punishing throughout the commercial.
Oh, just a sick avalanche from Cabrera to Slade from one corner to the other. He can't even stand up, just crumpling in a heap. Cabrera following and just stomping away, picking Slade apart. The former Heritage Champion in dire straits right now.
The eye candy of Beef Candy has been caught in the Southern California sun, and he is melting big time.
Tag made. Haste the legal man as Slade getting a little tour around the ring. All that blood rushing down goes Slade. Posing is Haste, and just a disrespectful cover. Is this how they retain? No, not going to keep Slade down like that.
I tell you what, TMZ's got to remember that their world titles are on the line right now.
I guess Haste must pose, but the maniacal one now in control, slapping him, jacking him with that big kick, and in total control.
This taunting, I say it all the time, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You don't, I know Slade is in a bad way right now.
Apparently,
Can't let him off the mat.
Yeah, Richie Slade must have gotten under Shane Haste's skin when he was swiveling it earlier in the match.
Yeah, big time. Haste making him pay now.
I think playtime's over when you factor in the demeanor of the reigning, defending World Tag Team Champions, TMZ. They are taking it into another gear. And at this point, the eye candy's going to have to find a way to divide and conquer. Good luck.
Slade needs to create some type of opening to make a tag. He's trying his best right now. He's trying to stem the tide of Haste offense. He does there. That'll go a long way to creating the door for Slade to get out of the ring.
Caught him with the right and left twigs there, Gilbert.
Window of opportunity open for Richie Slade, and he just jumped through it, and here comes Flex.
Flex all fired up. Perhaps the freshest man in the matchup He's looking every bit of it right now. Took his eye off the ball. Didn't matter. Able to sucker in Cabrera big time. Release German suplex. Standing tall is Flex McCallion, but for how long?
Caught that big shot and kept on coming. Body shots upstairs, downstairs, and Haste is on rubbery legs and down, crumbles to the canvas.
Flex throwing some haymakers here, guys.
Oh, setting him up here. Might be looking for it. Can he connect? Protein Flex into the cover. New champs, no, not yet.
Just able to get the shoulder up. Him was coming down for 3, but not quite to be yet for Beef Candy.
Beef Candy trying to etch their place in the United record books as 3-time tag team champions.
Looking for the feed me beef. Nobody home for that one. Nicely countered by Hayes. Catches him with a clothesline. Bodies are strewn. This looks like a King's Pasture slaughterhouse.
Yeah, what a clothesline. Beef went flying.
Both men are down, both looking for a tag. Hayes able to make the tag, and so is Flex.
What a tag team title match this has been. Who wants it more? Sling Slade. Sling Slade delivers. And look at this. Cabrera almost unfazed. This guy is an absolute monster. Now takes him straight down to the canvas. Uh-oh, looking for the candy drop. Can he hit it? He does. That can do it. History gonna be made.
Some elite company here is Beef Candy. No, Hayes breaking up the pin.
Slade has quickened the pace in this tag team title match, guys.
That was almost another sweet victory for Beef Candy, but not to be done yet. Look out here, Cabrera, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Second time.
The
Second
champs.
time on that low back.
Champs back in control. This doesn't look good for the challenger.
Slade took his eye off the ball for just a millisecond to check on Flex as he was being taken out of the ring, and it cost him. And it might cost him their shot here.
What the champions have in mind.
Boy, that's a scary thought.
Oh boy.
Oh, looking for a super duper plex. But McCallion is able to counter there.
Yeah,
get his partner
to
out
save
of
his
harm's way.
teammate.
Beef. Oh, spiked him as well. I think Cabrera's head hit him a little bit there.
Rocking. Cabrera is out of the picture right now, and look at this. Turning things around.
Oh,
Massive away. What a power bomb.
that's the Beef Tista bomb into the sugar splash. New champs are coming. Here we go. Going to Candyland. No.
I thought it was over, guys. I thought we had new champions right there. I thought Beef Candy was gonna three-peat.
A near sugar rush, the ecstasy of gold, so close for Beef Candy.
And so did everybody else here in the Improv.
Wait a minute here. McCallion. You see him in there? He had the title. He had his title.
What is Flex doing?
And the official, Chris Massey, had his back turned, didn't see it. Taking liberties, and it's nothing that the champs wouldn't do. Hold on, candy drop, no, countered.
You know, Flex has talked in the past about other teams cheated in matches with them.
Yes.
And I guess he said turnabout a certain way.
Friendly fire, he hit his own man.
He didn't know.
He hit his own man into the cover. He's victory.
Flex doesn't know what happened.
Oh, no, don't turn around, you won't like the
Here
view.
are your winners and still United World Tag Team Champions, TMZ!
Beef Candy tried to take the shortcut on the game board of Candyland. Guess where they ended up, guys? Right smack down in the middle of the molasses swamp.
Flex got desperate, and he made a grievous error that ended up just costing them the tag team champions potentially. Oh my goodness. What has Flex done?
The champs retain. Will that be the case in our main event? Danny Limelight, Invictus cast for the world title. Still to come.